we're doing a new kind of video today, which is a pamper down. We're gonna pamper ourselves, take this stuff off our face and treat ourselves like, you know, the princesses that we are, because we need to take care of our skin and we need to relax and we need to do self-care, and today's the day for that. Stay tuned. So I've got my comfiest house coat on, and I made myself a yummy little drink. These are the Zevia sodas with little chunks of strawberries inside. And so what I want you guys to do for me today is to take this video as your call to action to take good care of yourself. I am guilty of not doing enough of this too. Just taking like half an hour or longer if you can do it, and just pamper the heck out of yourself. First do your face and then go in the tub and, you know, take care of your body, skin, and that's what we're gonna do today, and it's gonna be fabulous. Are you ready? We have kind of an exciting product to try too. This is going to be the Radiant Skin Care System from Duval, and they have sent me this kindly. It's my first real PR. Well, I had a couple little things sent, but this is my, you know, kind of first arrangement. I have obviously not opened up this packet, but what it can tell you, you know, after 30 years in the biz is these kind of spin brushes, which I always use. I have them, I love them, so I'm going to test this brand. But it's one of the best and most instant ways to make your skin soft, smooth, polished, and removing the dead skin cells so that your skin can accept all of those wonderful skincare products that you've invested in. And when you've got too many layers of dead skin just sitting on the surface, not only does it look dull, you can actually see the dead skin on the surface, as well as, you know, it just doesn't blend your makeup very well, and it shows your lines a little bit more. So doing this process is phenomenal. I also want to say that it's one of the first things I did with, you know, my man as a date. I sat him in a chair and I just buffed his skin. And, you know, to get a guy to sit down and do a facial, it's not the easiest thing for a lot of guys. They just don't want to sit down. But for some reason, the feeling of these skin buffing machines for men is just, ooh. So if you want to do a little special something this weekend, just say, sweetie, I'm going to sit you down and do a little pamper session. At the same time, you get to take off some of their dead skin, because, you know, a lot of times, especially like around their nose, forehead, you know, it can get really scaly and kind of like patchy. And so you're doing it for them, but you're also doing it for you, because it makes your skin look instantly better. Well, let's just roll through. I've got a lot of talking points about this kit here to talk to you guys about, but we can do that as we go. First things first, we're going to take off our makeup. And don't these look funny? They're just like these little things that come in these packets. You can get them on Amazon, but when you put them in water, I'll show this to you. I have a little bowl full of water here. When you put them in water, they expand out. And they're really good for getting your initial makeup off. So they go, I'm going to squeeze out the excess water. They go into these little cute little circles, and I love using those. I use them every day for my makeup removal. I usually do it in the shower, but that's cool. Wherever you're happy doing it, I'm fine with. Well, I should say more like bath. I love to do all my little processes in the tub. So to get off my makeup initially, we're going to use this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye makeup, and I've got it here. I'm probably about, oh, I can't live without this now, probably about halfway down. The reason this is amazing is because it really does remove your face, and it removes my eye makeup, anything I want to take off. And so I just take a little bit and take it onto my skin and spread it about and give it a good a good rub in, and I can definitely go over my eyes with this. Actually, I really like it for taking off eye makeup. It's awesome. I just can't believe how well it does for taking off everything. So what I like to do is just give myself a little bit of a stimulation massage first, just to lift the makeup off. And you guys know I put a ton of makeup under my eyes, and it does really show my black circles when I do this next step. So brace yourself, but that's part of it. So let's do that next. So now, just taking these two little pads, I'm just going to go ahead and remove my makeup, and I can go right over and take off my mascara. Today I'm wearing the Thrive mascara, and it's a tube mascara, which I love because it just comes off so much easier. I don't get as much black underneath my eyes. So I just rinse that out a bit. And these little yellow pads can be used more than once, but you do need to, I just wash them with a little bit of ivory soap or something like that. And you know, God, this feels so good just taking all this off. I went for a hike today. I don't know what you guys did with your day. Comment below and tell me what you're doing for your Thanksgiving or holiday long weekend. What kind of fun little things you've got going on. So basically what I have at this station is I've got two bowls, one for washing off my makeup and then one for helping me rinse off once I do the machine, which I just love feeling of. So you guys are going to see me do it here live. So then if you need to, if you've still got a little bit of eye makeup on, you can just take, you know, these little pads, these little cotton pads, and just a touch of eye makeup remover here. And I think I'm going to play some music so that we can get into the peaceful moment of it all. That'll be nice. I've just got a little bit of the Marcel water. It's oil. It doesn't have oil. It's oil free. And I'm just going to remove the rest of my eye makeup with this, just by going over and under and being gentle with yourself, you guys. Don't be too rough, especially around your eye area. Keep it gentle, and it will just take off, you know, anything lingering there. And do the other side. I can't wait to hear what you guys are doing this weekend. Make sure you let me know down below. And if you've ever used, you guys know that Clarisonic systems are no longer being sold. I always found that system, like, you know, to be great, but maybe a bit pricey for some. But I'm really excited to tell you about this kit, because we here at Pumice Beauty Beat have a killer code and deal with 70% off if you guys do decide that you want one of these and you like how it looks. Like 70% off. Okay, I said yes when they offered me that to my viewers for this kit, which is normally, I believe, around $98, but and it brings the price down to around $30, which is amazing to me. This is way worth the purchase. The reason that this is extra special when I saw it is it's a facial exfoliation brush, a large body cleansing brush, which I'm going to do in the shower, but I'm not taking you in there, and a facial cleansing brush, as well as a pumice stone. And I'll show all those to you. I don't know about you, but me and my dry feet, woo, it is brutal. So it can be used on all those different areas, so face, body, feet, amazing. So just to make sure that everything is really well cleansed, I'm going to do a double cleanse with this and take a little bit more up and show you how to use this as a cleanser first, because sometimes when we're washing, we just can't get it, you know, cleaned enough. The bristles for the cleansing brush are really soft and gentle and beautiful. And so this is a battery operated system here. You just pull this bit down and it takes 4 AA batteries. So you do need to make sure you guys have and get batteries for this. So I'm just gonna dip this into my second bowl, which is just some water in here, and then turn it on and I'm going to sort of show you how I like to do it. So it might spit a little bit because that's just what spinning does. And then I just take this up and lightly do small circles. And this, there's no, oh my God, this feels so good. There's no pulling, it's just super gentle. You don't feel any scratching or anything like that. One little trick is, you guys can see I get lots of little baby hairs, so it's really good if you kind of like hold your hand here and just do little tiny buffing circle motions, and make sure you go over. I love to go over the nose because this part we get a lot of makeup collecting. Make sure you go over your forehead. Again, you might get some little baby hairs, but no big deal. And give yourself a full, nice, beautiful cleanse. Take it down your neck a little bit and just try to enjoy the moment of this spinning sensation, because it is so beautiful and relaxing. So then, just to take off, you guys can see, look at how much extra dirt I was able to get off on the edge of that, even after I already had cleaned. So that's what's so great about it, is that it just does a way deeper clean than you could possibly do just with washing alone. And then when I'm done with these, I normally just wash them with some brush soap that I normally wash my brushes with, and then I spritz it with a bit of rubbing alcohol just so that it's disinfected, and voila, there we go. So then you could just take your yellow pads again, and just to wipe off the excess cleanser, and always just take it down the neck a little bit. Now, how often that you should do this is, I would say once to twice a week is great. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that to you guys, that the spinning action, as you could see, just the dirt on that brush alone after I washed, you can see that it gives superior cleansing. So for the cleansing portion of it, you could cleanse as much as you want. When you're doing more of a heavy exfoliation, that's when I suggest, depending on the type of skin that you have, to do it between once and twice a week. Some people like to do it every second day. Just depends on your own skin. When we are more mature and as we age, our skin definitely has more difficulty turning over the layers, and we get a bit more of a buildup of dead skin on our face. And just the action of the circular motion brings, the blood vessels to the surface and helps with your, we see a lot of people using all kinds of massagers on their face to get their lymph nodes sorted out. But to me, this spinning action is one of my favorites, because you just hold it and it does all the work for you, which I absolutely adore. So for the exfoliation portion of things, I like to use a gentle exfoliant. One of my favorites is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. So the type of exfoliant you use, you don't even need to, with the brush, have anything with beads in it. But if you do use beads on your face, make sure that they're not scratching your skin in any way. Like a lot of the apricot scrubs and things like that can get lodged in your pores, and the whole idea of this is to minimize the look of your pores and to add that smoother skin layer, or not add, but bring out a smoother skin layer by doing that buffing motion. So just be super careful to not use anything with like too many nutty bits, hard edges, things like that. It should feel very gentle when you're either massaging this with your fingers or using any kind of massager brush. So I just take up a little bit on my hand and apply this really gentle exfoliant everywhere. And you guys could see, like, I bring up the brush as far as I can without disturbing my eyes too much. So I bring up my kind of exfoliate wherever I'm going to kind of place the brush, and then I go ahead and wet the tip of the brush. All right, let's give this a go. This is the exfoliating brush head. It's got a little bit of a different bristle to it. I'm just going to dip it in the water so that it's moistened, and then turn it on. Here we go. And these interchange really easily. You just pop them on and off. Now you're going to get serious. I've got a little bit of a cloth here for dripping bits. Oh God, I love how that feels. Make sure you get around your mouth area, because you get a lot of dry skin around that area. See, I automatically want to close my eyes because it relaxes me. So I'm just going to hold this back. And you guys won't believe the way that your skin feels after you've done this. It's like polishing. It's like a polishing effect. And it will make your makeup go on so much better. So you guys can see around the eye area, I kind of take it as much as I can push it without going right into the eye. And then make sure on the nose you kind of get all of the little crevices that you can. Tip your nose. Okay. So if you guys have, like I've got another brush, I find that brush to be way harsher than this. So some of the advantages of this particular system right now, just by using it for the first time, is I'm finding that I can do this without my skin getting irritated, just because I'm finding that this is effective but much more gentle than my other bristles. Better quality bristles, better quality exfoliation. And I should get dry chapped around my lip area. I like to bring this down a little bit on the neck as well. But every once in a while, if you find that it's dry, just dip it in the water a little bit and it emulsifies it, and that makes it wonderful. And again, pull your hair back where you need to, just above. And just give it a good like 5 to 10 minutes of this process and going over it. But don't do it so much where you do start to irritate your skin. You want to just do it enough where you feel like you've achieved it. You don't need to buff your skin 10 more times, you know, just complete it. And I'm telling you, this is one of the best things you can do for your partner. It is so nice having someone else do this to you too. So I would highly suggest you do that tonight, or whenever you get the system for pampering your other, if you've got one to pamper. Otherwise, just focus on yourself. So at this point, you can, grab another. I'm just going to grab another set of these little spongy things because I'm not near my sink. I'm at my little get ready station in my studio, so I don't have a sink in here. So I'm just going to grab these again and just make sure you get all the beads off, all of the product off your face. And then we'll go ahead and moisturize. But wow, does this ever feel amazing. But we tend to forget about our body a lot when we pamper our face. We forget our neck, we forget our body. So try to remember all those areas. And let's try the other two pieces. At least we'll try it on my arm here and see how we like that. So as I was saying, here's the body brush, and look at how great this is. I have never had a body brush before. I'm so excited to try this out. You can get any kind of exfoliant for your body, but you can just use even any kind of washing gel or anything like that. So I'm just going to show you it here on my arm, because that's skin too. We need to pay attention and try this out. I'm just going to dampen this out, and just remember your elbows, all of these different areas of your body get really dried out. So it's spinning now. So I'm just gonna buff. Now I'm not, obviously not in my bathroom, you guys. I just want to show it to you. But the size of it's amazing. And I just want to like feel the difference from one arm to the other. Just kind of do the side of it. And don't forget your elbows, you guys. Do you get dry elbows? I sure do. I'm so excited. I mean, having this just ready, I'm going to be going nuts with this thing. Okay, so I'll just take off this excess and I'll show you the difference. So I'm going to do something a little sneaky. I'm going to go into my other's room and ask him to feel both arms and see if he feels a difference between this one and this one, the one that I buffed the dead skin off. I'm going to let it dry completely so he doesn't have any hints and see if he can tell the difference. Okay, so I'm just going to let him touch both my arms. And can you tell me which one I exfoliated?
This one.
What? What does it feel like?
Smoother.
Softer? Smoother? Immediately?
Yeah.
Did I tell you which one it was? I didn't tell you a thing, did I?
No.
Completely not. Okay. This part I was so excited about. This is another attachment. This is the Pumice Stone that is on the end of this thing. And basically, I mean, I don't know about you gals, but I have really dry feet. So I am so thrilled to be able to have this, to be able to massage this around my feet while I'm in the tub and get off the dead skin cell layers. But I mean, what an incredible full system. Face, body, feet, elbows, everywhere. So, you know, this is also something if you go and have a little romantic shower, you can, you know, put this on your partner's back and take off all of their dead skin while they're in the shower. Beautiful. And you guys saw in that little clip, like I didn't tell Richard anything. He just felt my arm. You could feel the difference so immediately. So I am so thrilled about that. Let's get a little cream on my face because I feel dried out. I was just checking the information. I guess with the Pumice Stone, you can put that on any rough skin. So feet, elbows, heels, as well as calluses or hard, dead and dry skin. It's a water-resistant face brush designed for use in the shower. It's cordless and it operates for months on 4 AA batteries. And yeah, I am thrilled. I just am so grateful to DeVoe for thinking of me and you know, my audience, and I think this is the absolute perfect product to share with you guys. While we're just chatting and wrapping up, I'll just kind of explain to you what I'm doing for my moisturizer. So we're going to use the Moisturizing Eye Balm. Well, I now cannot live without this Clinique Moisture Surge. I use this underneath my moisturizer to give me an initial hit. I also use it around my eye area. I just love it. I have the eye one as well, but we'll just use this one for now. I just love how moisturizing as far as like hydration is concerned, because yeah, we lose so much hydration as we age. I like to really double, triple, quadruple up as much as I can with everything. And this Moisture Surge from Clinique, I absolutely love. I've been also using this It Bye Bye Dark Spots with niacinamide in it to try to deal with some of this. And I have noticed that it's starting to lighten it. But you see, your products are going to be so much better accepted now that you don't have all those dead skin cell layers kind of disrupting everything. So I'm just kind of like putting this where my dark spots are. Love that. Take good care of yourself, you guys. You're worth it. Totally. I don't know about you, but I get such dry lips. I'm going to just put on a little bit of my Laneige sleeping mask lip. This is the vanilla. I already bought backup because that's, I mean, I love this stuff. I use it all day, all night long. If I'm not wearing makeup, this is what's on my lips. But all night, like after I wash my makeup off, this is my friend. I just love it, and I love the smell of it, the vanilla. Oh, I'm a vanilla fiend. I love vanilla. On top of that, we're gonna put the It Confidence in a Cream. I've just got a new one started here. I've gone through, I think, 3 or 4 of these this year so far. It's been, you know, a lot of them. I go through so much moisturizer. And we're just gonna put that on everywhere and give that a moment to kind of absorb. But we're not done yet. We got more. And because we're just giving our skin lots of love, I'm just going to add on the Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. This does not have to get washed off. When you wash your face in the morning is when you wash it off. And I'm just going to take up a little bit of that in my hand and go over top of my moisturizer and just let this sit. And it's so good for just putting all that moisture back into your skin. I just love it. God. Just be careful when you're working around your eye area to like massage it in a gentle manner and don't pull on your skin too much. I always like to come inward so that I'm not pulling it out all the time. And I give myself just a little bit of an eye massage. And yes, and then I follow all that up with a little bit of my Grand Lash. Grow those lashes as you mature, they start getting shorter. Yeah, so we're just gonna put, I just put a couple drops of this along the lash line here. If none of you have ever tried a Grand Lash or Revitalash kind of lash serum, if you are using one, let me know what your favorite is. I just put a little bit here and underneath. And it works because my lashes are probably around double what they used to be. Just make sure that that's on there. Yeah, it's on. Kind of running low. It's time for a new one. But I've used both Revitalash and the Grand Lash. They both work really well. So if you're looking for a lash serum or eyebrow serum, both of those are great. One more thing I just want to say about the body buffing brushes. I forgot to say, if you are a self-tanner, this is brilliant to, you know, get all the dead skin off before you're going to go and apply all that self-tanner, because if you've got a lot of dead skin, it's like you're just wasting your money. So get the dead skin off first and then add on your self-tanner, and that should be extremely helpful. So yes, this brush, this system, you know, is amazing. I think it's got a wonderful feel to it, nice weight. The way that you know, treat your skin is going to make a huge difference in your aging and in the health of your skin over the years to come. So just take that 1 day a week on minimum, hopefully twice, and give yourself that sit down pamper session. Bring your you know, Duval system into the tub or shower area and just have it easy access so that you remember to do it, because the difference it makes, like my skin feels like, I mean, it's unbelievably soft. I realize I have the dark circles, but that has nothing to do with how soft my skin feels right now. Like, it is so silky, and the difference between my arm to this arm is like night and day difference. So I hope that you had fun with me this little long weekend Thanksgiving session, and that if you've never used one of these kind of systems before, now's your chance at 70% off down below. And I believe that my code is BOOMX70, and I will leave that all down below. And I'm just so thankful to Duval for sending this to me. I will be using this minimum twice a week, and I'm taking this with me on my trip because my daughter wants to do like a little girly facial time together with mommy daughter. We'll wear little eye masks, and just I'll pamper the heck out of her with this system once I get to Arizona for that trip. So it's a great Christmas gift, you guys. You can't go wrong with this as a Christmas gift. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about that. And it's even great for your man. If you want your man to have like manly but soft skin, this, you couldn't think of a better gift. And it's phenomenal because if they look on the website, it's normally like around $100 to purchase this. So if you buy it from the code, it's 70% off, which I just am blown away by. Thank you so much. Well worth it. And with all of those different attachments, you're good for cleansing, exfoliating, body and feet and elbows and everywhere. So thanks again to Devol, and I hope you guys have a wonderful long weekend. Thanks for glamming down with me and having a pamper sesh. It's been fun. See you guys real soon. Bye for now.